everybody. My name is Shortline Kate 19. Man, the SimCity 4 soundtrack is such a good thing. It's so peak. But even though I never actually played SimCity 4, the only SimCity I played was SimCity 5, which is unfortunate because it's the one that killed the series. But and it kind of sucks, but I have fond memories of it as a kid. But anyways, I don't know how long the stream is going to be. Hello, Gam. Welcome in. How are you? Uh, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. Kitten Space Agency, which is the spiritual successor to Kerbal Space Program. Obviously, KSP2 flopped and became $60 abandonware, so the entire KSP community kind of got upset, and a lot of the developers and modders are now making Kitten Space Agency, which is a free game. And they put out their first public build, yesterday? Was it yesterday, or was it, why am I suddenly forgetting? Was it yesterday, or was it, it was a couple of days ago. And then, yesterday, also, Yippee free game. Yeah, it's like, pre-alpha, so, yesterday we had New Glen. We had Escapade. Which, man, that was something. It's not the... I haven't gotten that excited while watching a launch in a while. Probably since the last Starship flight. I feel like these events, getting excited for these things, like this level of hype, is getting more and more common nowadays, which is very, very good. But, yeah, we had the second launch. We've actually had a lot of launches recently. Like... Oh, Escapade was 2 days ago. It was on the 13th, yes. So, I don't know. Days just kind of blur together for me nowadays. But I guess we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be playing some Kitten Space Agency. I don't actually have the game loaded up right now. But I can load it up if need be, when we go and play. So, let's go ahead and yap about Escapade. And the New Glen launch. So I think the first thing I want to show... So, a bit of background for those who don't know. Hold up. Escapade is... It's a pair of... Here, let's just load up the NASA website and I can just show you. Yeah, let's go into streaming. I don't have anything loaded up right now, so, give me a second. Oh, that's OBS. There we go. Okay, so, Escapade, which is the Escape and Plasma Acceleration Dynamics Explorers. Basically, it's a Mars mission. It's two identical Mars probes, or Mars orbiters. They're tiny little CubeSats that are built by Rocket Lab. And they're basically going to go to Mars and study the planet's magnetic field. So, being run by Goddard, it's a Goddard mission. You know, our friends up in Greenbelt are running this mission for us, so that's nice. Also, UC Berkeley, Rocket Lab, Emory Riddle. So yeah, basically studying Mars' magnetic field. And this, of course, launched on New Glen, which, of course, is Blue Origin's rocket, launched once before, back in January of this year. And this was its second launch. So, two-stage, partially reusable rocket. Right, so there's a good comparison. There's Starship, there's Falcon Heavy, there's Vulcan, and then there's New Glen. This is a very outdated photo from New Glen, like 2014 New Glen. Is there a more updated photo? Yeah, there we go. New Glen is a massive rocket. It's a massive rocket, which makes it really funny because it's launching two minuscule CubeSats. I guess they are going to Mars, um, albeit they're going to L2 first and then Mars. Yeah, 188 feet. New Glenn, Falcon 9, and then SLS and Saturn V. So it's almost as tall as the Saturn V, and almost as powerful as well. So it's, we live in the age of big rockets. But had its first flight, NG-1, back in January, and 2 days ago, it had its second flight, NG-2, launching the Escapade probes out to Mars. Technically speaking, it didn't launch them to Mars directly. It launched them to a Lagrange point, which the easiest way I can describe that is a Lagrange point is basically a point in space where the gravitational pull of like various like stars and planets and moons sort of cancel each other out. So it just kind of stuff in Lagrange points just kind of floats there. It's not orbiting around anything else. So it launched them out to the Lagrange point, which is, that's a pretty demanding mission in and of itself. And then the two probes are going to wait out there until 2026, where the Mars transfer window, because you can only go to Mars, there are only certain windows of time where you can actually launch something to Mars. So we'll wait out there, and then once the transfer window comes by next year, they'll accelerate out to Mars themselves, get into a Mars orbit, and then do their thing. I'm gonna go ahead and link up this page so you can do some more reading, if any of you want. There we go. So yeah. So that was Escapade, and oh my, I think the easiest. Let's start with the official Blue Origin recap video. So I don't know if this is using copyrighted music. Hold up. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and... So this is the official recap video that they posted. I haven't actually seen this, so...
The payload, which is NASA's Escapade, which is heading out on a mission to Mars.
And the second is to land the booster for the first time.
NASA's new Escapade mission will help us understand Mars's climate history using two spacecraft in orbit for the first time.
Hold up, that's actually a good shot right there. Hold up. There we go. So those are the two probes. It's blue and gold because it's being sponsored by UC Berkeley, and those are their colors. But they are tiny satellites as compared to the rest of the volume that New Glenn has in its fairing. It's kind of crazy that a rocket this big is launching satellites these small, but... Hell yeah, as we say. Ah, look at that shot. Ah. So I will say that part of the reason what makes this so impressive is that, so New Glenn's, it's a reusable rocket, right? You have your first stage, well, partially reusable, kind of like Falcon 9, where second stage, you expend that, but your first stage, you bring back on a barge. This was only their second attempt, and they nailed it. They got it perfect, right? Which is incredibly impressive.
All right, at 9 minutes is when we're expecting the first stage to touch on Jacqueline.
Landing burn.
We've got our booster landing burn.
Holding the hands up. Yeah, there we go. Yay! People drinking.
Escapade. Both blue and gold have successfully deployed. We have
Yeah, there they
successfully
go.
landed the booster, and we have successfully deployed satellites for Escapade.
Heck yeah. Okay, so that was the hype recap video. So as I was saying, here, let me put the SimCity music back on. I don't like when it's just mute when there's nothing going on. Okay, there we go. All right. So, uh, there was also John Kraus, who's a professional spaceflight photographer. He actually works with Blue Origin and a whole bunch of other spaceflight companies. He had photos of this launch that I wanted to share, simply because they are insane. I guess it helps when the company launching the rocket is like has hired you to take photos of it. But you know, credit where credit is due. There's a reason why. But look at some of these photos. Oh my gosh. Yeah, none of these look real. They look like renders. Some of these look like renders, yeah. Got the 7 BE4s. New Glenn is it's a methalox rocket. The first stage is methane and liquid oxygen. The second stage is liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen, because hydrogen is a more efficient fuel in
Endeavor
space.
Houston, negative return.
Endeavor copy, negative return.
Copy, negative return. Hello, Raid Kitty. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. What were you up to? Were you playing Kerbal Space Program? I'm in the KSP category, but technically I'm not playing KSP today because we're actually going to be playing the Kitten Space Agency, and then you get to hear me yap about New Glenn for the next 20 minutes. But yes, thank you for the raid. Here, let me go ahead and do the, I think it's just Twitch courtesy. You go ahead and you shout out people. So, not share chat. Shout out. Raid. Kitty. Yapping. Yapping indeed. I yap a lot. Anyways, yeah. I guess back to New Glenn. I just want to share John Krause's photos because these are... Ugh, this is my wallpaper background at this moment. Huge KSP fan, never actually seen KSA yet. Cool stuff. Meow. Yes, meow indeed. I'm not a kitty, I'm a fox, but kitties are cool. This is my wallpaper background at this point. That's just insane. New Glenn is one. Listen, like, you know, it's just peak aesthetics. I love it. And the fact that it's a Methalox rocket, you don't get the soot you get with Falcon 9. I guess you don't get soot with Starship either, but I don't know. If they painted Starship white and black, I feel like it would look much better than the stainless steel, but that's just personal aesthetics. I know, like, they're trying to maximize payload performance, so yeah, why bother painting it? So, yeah, really love KSP2, and I'm excited to see where KSA goes from here. Yes, yes. I don't actually have the game loaded up. I wanted to... The structure of today's stream is me yapping about Escapade, and then we'll play KSA, and then I have a bunch of thoughts on ULA I kind of wanted to get out for whatever reason. I just got done with my first KSP run. Nice, nice. Hello, James the Duke Dog. Welcome in. Wait, I thought the SimCity soundtrack was from my Spotify. I was listening to it earlier. It's so good. I can also get away with playing it, and it kind of fits for background music. So... Ah, look at that. I love how it almost looks like wood paneling. Even though it's not, but... That's an insane photo right there. That's the original Cape Canaveral Lighthouse. And there's a museum near here now. And it's right next to Slick 36. So, that looks photoshopped. But no, it's real. I can show you on Google Maps. Let me just don't dox myself because it always likes to... Yeah, here we go. Same, and since it's game music, the VODs won't be muted if you stream it. Yeah, yeah. I live here, but okay, where's Slick 36? Cape Canaveral. Okay, here it is. So this is the Cape Canaveral Lighthouse. This is the Cape Canaveral Skid. Yeah, Cape Canaveral Lighthouse. How old is this? From 2015? So you're not going to see where it is. That's the lighthouse. That's where the lighthouse originally was. The original lighthouse, like before this was I don't even know when it was built. I know that was like the first thing there. It was the only thing there until they actually started building stuff out here in the late 40s, early 50s. And then there's Space Launch Complex 36. There's Slick 36 right there. So, Launch Complex 11? I forget what Launch Complex 11. Oh, LC-11 was Atlas. LC-3 was Redstone? LC-3 was, no, LC-3 and 4 were... There's the New Glenn Pathfinder stage right there. That's cool. That's the first New Glenn stage that they built, just to, you know, see if they could handle the thing. Launch Complex 3, Launch Complex 4. Those were both... This was Bumper, and this was, like, the Navajo missile, I believe. LC-1 was also Project Bumper. And then, LC-21, I think, was, yeah, more cruise missiles. 46... Which I always forget what 46 was. I think 46 might have been Redstone, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, a lot of these were Atlas, Titan. Where is... I know Launch Complex 6 was Redstone. 5 and 6 are both Redstone. That's where Alan Shepard went off at. So yeah, it's right there. More photos. That's it rolling out to the pad. I have arrived late. Forgot about the stream. Hello, Crimson. Welcome in. It's fine. You're just missed me yapping about rockets. Wow, new record. Not technically. Technically, the record was like 350, but that's only because some big Team Fortress 2 streamer rated me on my birthday one time, like 5 years ago at this point. So beautiful. So beautiful. But I think in terms of... And I also just got rated by Raid Kitty, so... Blue Flame. Payload fairing. That's a cool shot. That had to be gotten with a drone. I need, like, prints of these. Oh my gosh. Up. That's a cool... This is the photo that I think looks like a render. This looks like it's in, like, either hyper-modded KSP or, like... I don't know. Some other game. That's beautiful. Okay. I will go ahead and link up... Also, this is a... U.S. Launch Report, their own tracking of the launch. Thank you, Jeff Bezos, I don't care. Oh, yay, and a scam ad. I don't care. There we go. Let's, Okay, here we go. The actual broadcast audio is in the background, but the actual Blue Origin broadcast I don't think was all that good. Yeah, but because it was out of focus a lot of the time. The backing cameras. Yeah, there we go. Is there a version with just without the commentator audio that I can pull up? I don't know. I mean, you can go watch it on your own, but I kind of want to find one that's just not. Yeah, well. Okay, so that was Escapade. I just turned on the stream by accident. Back to that. So yeah, that was fun. I'm excited for the next New Glenn launch, which will probably be in January. Actually, let's get up the launch schedule real quick. What's now that school is actually starting to calm down, I can actually have more time to watch stuff. What's on the docket for us? Sentinel 6B, that is on Monday. Suborbital out of Wallops. Another Starlink. Transporter, Starlink. Anything particularly interesting? Another Vulcan. Net November. Another Starlink. Soyuz 5 demo. I don't know, what's like the next like big launch? Demo flight? I don't know. We're getting into just net 2025. Flight 12 or Artemis 3 in like Artemis 3. No, not quite there yet. Artemis 2, which is only in February 5th. It's still insane to me. But anyways, I think it's time for us to actually go ahead and load up Kitten Space Agency. Let me go ahead and do that right now. I should also probably just link up the Kitten Space Agency public build. So the developers of Kitten Space Agency have decided to name themselves AWOO, which is it's I approve, but so they released a public build, and it is very, very early pre-alpha. Like they have nothing. Well, I don't want to say they have nothing, but it's like it's a pre-alpha build. It's not much. So let's go ahead. Now the game does actually have music in and of itself, I believe, right? Okay, here we go. Kitten Space Agency. Solar system. Okay. So I have not actually I've not actually I think I saw like EJ play this for like 5 minutes. But other than that, I haven't actually seen much of it myself. I know they have the solar system. I know there's a couple of crafts you can like play around with. It's mostly just the bodies and the orbital mechanics. I don't think there's no like VAB or SPH or anything like that. So, uh, and there's no launcher. You just click on the game and it just loads up. So it is loading up right now. So we will see what happens. Loading complete. Is it? Oh, here we go. Welcome to KSA Pre-Alpha. The game has you controlling a craft named Rocket. Press right back that right brack. Oh my gosh. I am. Hold up. I am lagging. Hold on, let me close out of the game real quick. Yeah, there we go. And also get rid of the display. I mean, it is only a pre-alpha build. I don't expect it to be necessarily the most optimized thing in the world. Okay. Let's do Earth and Moon. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's better. I'm not. My frame rates aren't rapidly decreasing. Okay. The game has you controlling a craft named Rocket. Press right bracket, left bracket to swap between several available craft. Press C to switch between camera modes or hold right-click to pan around. Most UI elements can be repositioned, resized, hidden by clicking and dragging. Fairly traditional craft controls, I assume that's just KSP. And view and map views. Map view can be used for plotting burns and encounters and exploring the solar system, but controls slightly change while in this mode. In the menu bar, you can do universe go to instantly move between other celestial bodies, as well as using the view orbit lines to enable or disable lines for available celestials. Many other in-progress features. Okay. Time can be increased using period and decreased with comma. Ground tracking can be toggled with F3 and transfer planning with F4. Okay. Okay, so it appears we have a Gemini spacecraft with, like, some miscellaneous bits attached to it. Okay, let's check the map mode real quick. Okay, so... yeah, right now we just have the Earth and, I guess, Luna, which is the moon. Oh, the moon's orbit is not perfectly circular. I mean, I guess that's true in real life. I'm just used to it being like that in KSP. Looks and feels like KSP, yeah. We have rocket and we have... I can't tell what that means for the life of me. Oh, you can move around. Huh. Okay. Recenter C. Apoapsis 207, Periapsis 207. So we are in a circular orbit, albeit an inclined one. So... okay. Okay. Fix the distance SARS. Oh, so frame of reference. Forward. Oh, this is like, okay. So this is like your, instead of having your buttons next to your nav ball, this is, where you can, example, facing forward, yeah. Null out, roll, backwards, up, down. Towards approaching orbital horizon, points away from the surface. Oh yeah, prograde, orbit nominal, velocity outwards, okay. Null out roll rate according to the vector. Okay, so this is like, adjusting your RCS, where... oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's actually quite cool, because it's, how often... so if you, like, okay, surface forward, we're pointing surface forward, and then the profile of the RCS. So if you just want it, if you want to be conservative with your RCS, relax, balance, or strict if you just want to keep it perfectly pointed. And then we got pulse versus directional, disable autopilot, null out rotation, manual. Okay, what if I just... okay. Okay, that's actually really cool. You can, like, set it to optimize your RCS. Where before in Kerbal Space Program, you know, it would just... you know, you... sorry. Had a long week. But, where, like, before in KSP, you couldn't... there weren't any settings like this, right? If you said, okay, point prograde and turn on the RCS, it would just be incredibly, incredibly aggressive. Okay, let's go ahead and point ourselves upwards. Pitch you on roll rates or speed. Delta V, propellant. Wait a second. Oh yeah, you can move these. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, that's actually quite cool. You can move those around. Okay. Frame of reference is fixed to the star. Oh, you can like adjust the nav ball. The orbital velocity of your vehicle. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so, let's go ahead and how to waste Delta V. How to waste your monopropellant. Okay. So I think I'm... Okay. What is this right here? Oh, that ignites and shuts down the engine. Interesting. There's no throttle ability yet. It's just on or off. Okay. Are we in the same orbital inclination as the moon? Can I, like, select the moon as a target? I'm viewing the moon. No? Oh, these are, like, different craft. Oh, that's one of the Kittens from the Kitten Space Agency. Oh, that's literally just a Gemini. Oh, okay. So I guess here's one of the kittens. This is Hunter. His eyes follow me around. Um, interesting, interesting. Okay. Um, should we try to get him towards I can't uh forward, back. Okay. Okay, what are the controls? I'm actually really curious. Um, WASD. Hey! Oh boy, hello Ryan, welcome in. It's the Amtrak game. So the rules of the Amtrak game, Floridian. I mean, that's the easy answer, the easy guess. The rules of the Amtrak game are as follows, which is I get to slowly lag out. Um, basically, I have to guess. I have two options to guess the latest train on Amtrak. Am I like lagging out for you? Um, okay, I'm gonna guess. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna say Empire Builder or uh Coast Starlight. I'm gonna guess those two. Let me get up the where'd the music go? I don't know where the music went. Okay, let's while our boy right here slowly rotates around. Oh, I might hydrate. I don't have any water with me. I might actually be right. Okay. Well, I immediately see the Empire Builder, which is 3 hours 32 minutes late to Chicago out of Harv, Montana. Anything else? Yep, I got it right. Gold Runner and Empire Builder. Well, we got the Empire Builder. I find it funny how Amtrak has these very dreamy names and there's like nothing there. Yeah. Floridian is on time. One of them is on time. One of them is only 2 hours late. And those are the only two Floridians out on the network right now. Other than that, I mean, the Corridor's having a good day. The Southeast is having a good day, but all right. Well, that's your very shortened Amtrak game. I don't know where the KSA music went, so I'm just gonna put the SimCity 4 soundtrack back on. Where am I pointed to? Oh, there's the Gemini. Let's see. When auto is active, how do I get rid of auto? Towards target. Okay, let's find that. Toggle map engine startup. Vessel next. Open game settings. Toggle UI. Sim speed increase. Field of view increase. Cancel toggle. Open game settings. Oh well. Oh, I like how the all of the wires connecting the frickin' Gemini to the rest of the Titan are just are like that. Okay. Okay, we activate manual mode. That's what we do. Where is one of the targets? I mean, those are just places. Shanghai. Hold up. Oh, Gemini. We have two Geminis. We have Gemini 6 and Gemini 7. Do we have like an Agena target vehicle somewhere? Alright. Well, Gemini 6A and Gemini 7, because, you know, the original Gemini 6 mission plan was scrubbed after the Agena died. Okay, well, I guess, I swear there was... Let's just switch between... The reason with the ICC woman, I need to lock in and revolutionize Amtrak's famed Floridian with the Ethan Allen Chumbler, the Ethan Allen Chumbler, the Ethan Allen Chumbler. How is the... Are you out rail fanning right now? I don't know. Well, I saw him fly by Gemini 6, 6A. I don't think Sharon Stafford saw a Kitten fly there, fly out the window when they were on orbit, but, where is... I don't know. Trying to manually sight this craft. Anyways, I'm just gonna switch to this. So you're in an automatic, you're in a manual, you're in manual. Okay, let's actually do some fun little maneuvering right around here. I still don't know how you go about selecting your target. Toggle map, toggle console. Oh, there is a throttle up and up and down. Up and down. Okay, so I guess is throttling up just your camera controls? Your up and down button? I am not. They had to terminate the train here tonight. They're running a bus the rest of the way. Which way? To Montreal or not the I was thinking of the Adirondack. To what? To what, like Burlington or New York? Okay. Yeah, to Burlington. Ah, I see. Okay, so yeah. Our propellant mass. Okay, let's go ahead and get close to Gemini 7 right there. So let's do some coincidence. I was randomly looking at today of maps of Burlington. Nice, nice. Okay, so turns out time warp is the same. Wait, that's not another... That's our other craft right there. Gemini 7. I don't know why that has... Okay, well, I guess it's a Bizarro universe, Gemini 7, though. Okay. Simulation paused. Oh, you can, like, pause the simulation. Oh, you can slow it down, too. Okay, I'm actually going to... I can't figure out how to... Okay, I can't figure out how to... what's it called? Target craft. So we're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants, you know? I can't figure... So I'm also just going to do all this manually. Do manual maneuvering. To get close to... It also appears that this doesn't actually have reaction wheels, so... Okay. Okay. Okay, we still have... Oh, wait a second. Oh, I've been rolling as well. Okay, so what's my roll? Okay, this is a lot more realistic than in Kerbal Space Program. Let me go ahead and just have it point down, right? What on earth are you playing? This is Kitten Space Agency. This is a spiritual successor to Kerbal Space Program. This is the pre-alpha build. Oh my gosh. Look. This is the it tells you what your rates are. Okay. So, Okay, I can't. I guess we'll just not do that for now. Let's go ahead and I don't know, is it possible that we can do... I feel like I have to learn... I feel like I'm going to be learning this all over again. Okay, let's go ahead. Because I guess I'm just so used to KSP controls and like how KSP simulates orbital maneuvering and all that, that I'm just not used to anything else. And this is both familiar and also different at the same time. Okay. Oh, this is like your maneuver nodes. I'm just curious to see how these maneuver nodes actually function. That's way more Delta V. Okay, so... Alright, it is just like KSP, where you have, Oh, impact. Up, the time to burn is already... No. Forward. Oh, if I go into map mode, it shuts down. Interesting. Okay. Can I get an encounter with the moon? With the moon? Up. Okay. Would this send me... Okay, that would not... Okay. Encounter 0. And then encounter 2 would just kick me out into the rest of the solar system. Is it possible for me to get on a free return? Okay, that would... Encounter 0. Huh, okay. Interesting, interesting. I know this is hyper inefficient, but... Actually, can we just get... Let's get into, like, a lunar orbit, and then see what happens. Because I'm not quite sure what these lines mean exactly. Oh! Oh wait, I think the game crashed. Yep, game crashed. Okay, Interesting, interesting. Oh wait, the game crashed again. Wait. Well, Kitten Space Agency. Earth and Moon. Okay. I think I was being confused by, like, what line was the what's it called? What line was the maneuver node line, and what line was the actual orbital trajectory line, so... we'll just have it load up for a moment. Peaceful. Gosh, I am tired. I've had kind of a crazy week. Luckily, next week is going to be rather calm, relatively speaking. But, yeah, I've been quite tired. Oh, here we are. Okay, does it save what you're doing? No, it doesn't. Okay, so. Okay, I think my goal is we're going to oh, real-time simulation. I was real quick for a second. I was real confused for a second. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get into a lunar orbit, and then we're gonna try and come back. So... okay. So... I don't know if there's, like, staging or anything. I don't think there is, but... oh yeah, when you switch to map mode, it shuts off your, it shuts it off. Okay. Oh, I forgot that you can adjust... wait, have we already gotten ourselves on a free return? Wait, I want to see something real quick. Can I not do the RCS in the map mode? 4339. Let's just do this real quick and we'll see. 43372. Okay, it's adjusting then. Oh, hey, look. We've gotten ourselves on a free return. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. You know what? I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's not too dissimilar. It's not too dissimilar from KSP already. Well, obviously that makes sense. It's like the people who made KSP are making this. So, let's go ahead and let's just that's Spinny Boy. of course, that's not how you send a spacecraft out to the, like, to the moon. Like, the Apollo, when Apollo went out to the moon, it would do something called the official name was the Passive Thermal Control Roll. Hello, Berkshire Maniac, welcome in. But the actual, they just called it the barbecue roll. But, it was basically in order to make sure that one side of the spacecraft wouldn't overheat. They would roll it on its way out to the moon on a slow roll, so each side got equal heating and equal cooling. But that wasn't it, so... Where is... Okay, so there's the moon. Okay, there we go. Delete burn. Let's go ahead... And... Let's go ahead and warp. I don't know. I'm someone who tends to play KSP from map view, so I highly doubt it's going to be any different with this game. Of course, astronauts are called the barbecue roll. Yeah, now I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. Before this, I went to the school dining hall and had some food, but I'm still hungry. I am, Okay, so there's the moon. Points away from the surface. Okay. Orbit. Ahead. Okay, just point retrograde. But I'm still hungry. I'm so excited that I get to go home back to my parents within a few days, so that I can have, like, not school food. Because I'm trying to save as a lot of money as I can. I already have this. I already have the school meal plan, so there's no reason for me to, like, eat out or and I don't have much in my pantry because I just buy it, and it's so weird. I have next week, and then I have the week off, and then I come back for about another week and a half, and then I'm on break again. So what's going on outside? I don't know. There is a football game going on tonight, but I decided not to go because I don't care. Okay. What was the controls? Main engine throttle up. Okay, so... Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so that's interesting. Your engine's either on or it's off, and you can throttle. So I guess only down to a certain level. So that's actually really interesting. So it's like we're in a lunar orbit now. That's like actually somewhat realistic engine throttling, right? So okay, I'm not quite ready to land, but we're just gonna do an Apollo 8 real quick. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna get ourselves into a little orbit. I think we have infinite propellant, I believe, is on, right? No, oh no, it's not. I don't know. I don't like how the engine shuts off when you go into map mode. I really don't like that. And how you can't adjust the throttle from map mode either. It'd be fun if you could, like, enable mass cons around the moon. Recenter. I also don't like how you have to hover over to get your periapsis. Or I guess paraloon in this case. Oh, did my game crash again? Yes, it did. Okay, so... Huh. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I said, still a pre-alpha build. Very, very unstable. Is there like staging? No. What happens if I were to re-enter? I'm curious now. I just want to see like how much of this do they actually have. So if I go into retro, right? Let's actually warp over to the other side of the world. Wait, okay, I'm also curious, right? Delete burn. Okay, so it looks like deleting the burn is what kills it. Because I deleted the burn, the maneuver node, and it crashes the game. Okay. That's good to know. So Earth and Moon. I wanna re-enter, then I wanna try and do the lunar. Actually, I guess we can do the lunar mission now that we actually know what we're doing. Oh wait, no, the game just crashed again. Earth and Moon. Okay, there we go. Prograde. Where is the moon? There it is. I guess we could just do a little bit of warping. Still more playable than KSP2. What do you mean? This is KSP2. Take off your hat? I don't want to. Okay. Prograde. Ignite. Let's do our lunar mission. Okay. You know what? I think I'm actually starting to get the hang of this. It's not like... I said it's not like too dissimilar from KSP. Oh, wait, Prograde retro. I think my, because I'm just eyeballing this, I think I did it a little bit too early. But it's okay. We have enough, so... Oh. Hello? Okay, there we go. Streamlabs had a bit of a moment right there, but... Okay. Okay. Oh, you can change these in, Switch to manual mode. Oh, you can change these in Time Warp, which is interesting. Okay. The game does look really pretty so far, though, I will say. That is a really fast trajectory. It'd be cool if they modeled, like, Lagrange points or something. That would be kind of neat. Okay. Simulation real-time, retro. And we're going to get ourselves into a proper lunar orbit. Okay. Ignite. Hold up. Excuse me? Oh, wait, I'm not... I'm just going in... Wait, no. Retro. Oh, it wasn't pointed in retro. Okay. I was like, what is our orbit doing? To the orbital horizon, yeah. I was like, what was going on right there? Well, okay. Oh, that's an impact right there. No, the only place I want to impact is the Earth. Okay. Let's see. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. I keep being like, why isn't it doing anything? It's like, oh yeah, it's low simulation speed. This is playable, I will say. Yeah. Oh, that's great how you can warp in even when you're burning. Okay, that actually makes it slightly better. You can, like, adjust. Four kilometers? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Look at all that mist coming off our vehicle. Okay, let's see. I want to at least be... Okay, oh, our periapsis is right there. Okay. I didn't even notice that. I don't know. I always orbited at, like... I don't know, my typical orbit's only, like, 50 kilometers, but if we're going low, I don't know how high the, everything is, so... Where is the one? Where is it? Where... Is a very long orbital period. Well, not really, but... Oh yeah, I probably should... Oh, there it is. Stickard crater, Grimaldi crater, Copernicus, Apollo 12, Apollo 14, Ocean of Storms, Frau Morrow. Okay. How do you, edit the camera controls? Toggle map, toggle console. I don't know. I've always liked the planet beneath me in KSP. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, wait. Retro. We are in an orbit. Oh, would you look at that? About to pass her. We've already passed her. Once we pass our periapsis, I'm gonna ignite the engines again, and we'll see. Wait, does that say 315? Oh. Well, in that case, wait, are Mascons really a thing? What happened there? Well, I guess we're going to slam into the Mun then. Oh yeah, I probably should, like, increase my throttle. Oh, yeah. I didn't actually realize. Wait, no, wait. Wait a second. Accidental Mun landing? What the heck? Get the flag ready. And a gun, I hear the moon's haunted. I didn't intend for this. Well, I guess my first Mun landing at Kitten Space Agency. Can I, like, cut out all my velocity? Oh, now we're going up again. Prograde. You were just that good? I mean, I guess. Sorry if I'm, like, not talking. I'm trying to focus on, on getting this to work as intended. Hold up. Nope. Yeah, I need to shut down the throttle to, like, 0.5. Thank gosh we basically have infinite propellant. Okay, okay, I know how I'm gonna go about doing this. Yeah, just a little, just a teensy little hop. Oh gosh, we're coming down on a slope. Manual. Of course, everyone's first Mun landing in KSP, you always come down on a slope. It's like law. It's KSP law. Oh, nope. Yeah, these controls are gonna take some getting used to. Can I, like, make it so I don't come down in the slope? Landing on your engine bell is not necessarily the greatest thing in the world. I wish I had landing gear on this. That would be so incredibly useful. I love KSP. Okay. You know, this might not even matter because you might not be able to... Parts might not be able to get destructed anyways, so... Surface. Oh. There we are. Nope, what the... Of course it did that. What? Hello? Am I on the surface? Oh, I think I am on the surface. Wait. The surface just isn't actually the surface yet. Yeah, I think this counts as a landing. I think. Putting my hat back on to celebrate. Okay, there we go. Can I... Well, first Mun landing achieved, I guess. Am I just stuck here? Like... What can I do? I think I'm just stuck. I think I've lodged the nose of this into the surface. Oh my gosh, that is really funny. That is really funny. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. I can't get out. I can't do anything to get out. Yeah, I think I'm just stuck. Okay. In that case, if I can't get back home, I'm just gonna... I want to see what happens if you, love how Earth is just one big desert. I'm just going to... Oh, the game does actually have music at this point. There we go. I was wondering where the... Well, I guess we relaunched it, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Simulation real time. Radio out. Okay, I wanna see something real quick. Oh yeah, you can adjust your inclination pretty easily. Okay, I don't actually want to come down. I kind of want to come down over the states. So we're just gonna, like, I don't know. There we go. Retro. I just want to see what happens, okay? New York City, LC39A. Los Angeles. Don't have Slick 6. Okay. Okay, I guess we're coming down in Ohio, so, how unfortunate. Is there, like, atmosphere in this game? Like... Oh, what altitude are we at right now? Okay, there's our altitude. Okay, so we're technically in the atmosphere at this point. I don't know if the atmosphere is a feature at this point, but... let's just see. Oh wait, there's like atmospheric sound effects. Oh, okay, so okay. Okay, that null rotation button is actually really useful. Oh, I forgot that I'm so not used to you being able to warp in, I'm so not used to you being able to warp in... do these maneuvers while warping. Okay, let's just null out any rotation. Coming down in the deserts of Ohio. Okay, you can actually adjust your, Actually, what if I just... Can things blow up? Nope. It was all for naught. Things can't blow up. Well, I guess this is what Ohio is supposed to be. The world is a desert, I guess? Is it like... It's the post-apocalypse, so, like, the kittens have taken over, and now they're doing space things? Oh, the music cut out again. Well, I guess it's only, like, certain soundtracks. Hold up, I want to see what happens. Welcome to Gobi, Ohio. Oh, look, I got stuck again. Well, you know what? Actually, can I time warp until I... Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, there we go. Wait, huh? Yep, the game's crashed. The game has crashed. Well, that was pretty funny. So, that was Kitten Space Agency, the pre-alpha build. Well, I'm rubbing my eyes because I'm a sleepy boy. Yeah, I was gonna talk about ULA, United Launch Alliance, and because there was a question posed on, like, Flame Trench about if ULA is gonna last much longer, and I'm like, eh. But I don't think I'll get into that today. So that was Kitten Space Agency. That was a, as I said, pre-alpha build, very, very much, hold up. Very much in the early stages of development. As I said, go support these people. It's a lot of the developers from KSP1, a lot of the developers of like mods for KSP. Wonder what they're hoping to achieve with such a significant early alpha build. I mean, you could probably go ask them, but I don't know, like, obviously the flying around aspect, probably just to get input on just like, hey, this is what we have so far, this is how you fly stuff around, what do you like, what do you don't like, you know, are there any bugs outside of the maneuver node bug and the obviously, I increased my warp to infinite levels while burning, but, you know, I was intentionally trying to crash the game there. I didn't really see any issues. I mean, like, the planets are, like... And also, you know, getting stuck on the planet sort of thing. But those are the only 3 issues that I really encountered. There were some things I liked, there were some things I disliked. I know maneuvering with your RCS is more realistic, but I don't know if I exactly like that too much yet, but... We'll see. It might just be something I have to get used to. I don't know. When you switch to map mode, your engine cutting out, I feel like that should be an option, like, to disable or disable, because it is kind of annoying not being able to use the RCS in the map mode either. Especially considering it is so critical for maneuvering. But, other than that, I think they're going places. They're going good with it. It's going to be fun to see this game slowly develop over time. And, yeah, so... anybody... I don't know, anyone want to talk about anything else? Let him cook. Let him cook, yeah. I was quite soup-riced, as they say in the schmizness. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna stream next. This next week is I kind of just want to take it slow. Take it easy, as they say, by the Schmeagles. Joe Walsh with Ringo Starr. I don't know. There's your Beatles reference for the stream. Take a shot. But, alright. I think it's over for today. Let's see. Who is streaming Joe Walsh rapping? Let's see, who else? Rain is streaming, but he's not streaming KSP. Is there anyone that I can raid that's streaming Le Kerbal Space Program? Thanks for the stream. Fun to finally see some KSA. Yeah, thank you for watching, Teddy. Well, I guess let's go down the list. Here's someone who I can potentially raid, who is streaming KSP. Thank you to Teddy, Gam, James the Duke Dog, Ryan, Crimson, Raid Kitty for the raid, by the way, thank you, Mercy, and that's about it for all watching today. As I said, don't know what I'm going to stream next. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. And this week is my last week here before I go off for break, so I kind of want to take it slow. And, so, if there is, excuse me, and I'm headed back to the accursed city on on Friday. So next stream will either be Monday or Saturday, and I don't know yet. So I got EU5 and Slime Rancher 2 to check out, and also like continuing with KSP. I might continue with KSP. I want to get back into a KSP mood. So alrighty. Let's go ahead. There's this deer playing Kerbal Space Program, so let's see what they're all about. Okay. Go ahead. Does not follow, does not subscribe. I don't give a damn. Alright, we're ending the stream. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you all in the next one. So...